Hey guys, a very good morning and welcome to a new Forex Market Outlook. So, what a week we had last week. EURUSD take profit hit, NZDUSD take profit hit, and GBPUSD take profit hit. So, yeah, I got some good messages from you guys about hitting TPs, thanks to the analysis on Friday mainly. So yeah, really glad if you were able to profit last week. And yeah, let's get another great week in. So without further ado, let's dive in. So to begin with, the DXY as per usual. So the DXY at the moment is pretty overextended. As we can see, we had this major move back up in towards the highs. So yeah, most of the times, of course, once we see these major moves within the market, you'll see a major correction. So I am in favor of a correction on the DXY on Monday and Tuesday. However, one thing we have to take into consideration is the fact that we never took out this swing high yet. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do first take out that swing high and then drop, or either push back up in towards this supply zone at 90.717 to then start pulling back towards the downside after this massive impulse in towards the highs. So not interested in any shorts at the moment, as the market is not really telling me that we are going to move down just yet. So yeah, that is, to be honest, really just the DXY. Just going to be waiting for a pullback on Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, with that said, let's head over to Aussie dollar. And Aussie dollar, so Aussie dollar took out all the highs, faked out on this swing high over here at around 0.7764. Since then, been pushing back down in towards the lows alongside pairs like EURUSD and pound dollar. So at the moment, what am I expecting for Aussie dollar? So I am expecting more upside. As you guys know, we currently made a 618 fib retracement. Currently, I'm going to be looking for some nice price pattern to start forming, something like a descending wedge or descending channel, before then starting to go and look for longs. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, yeah, not much yet. Not interested in any longs at the moment. Just going to be waiting for a nice price pattern like this to form, so we can then potentially take longs back into 0.77524. We could potentially still hit this area of demand down below at around 0.76629 or 0.76436. However, it doesn't need to happen essentially, but it would of course be favorable if we do at least pull back down in towards that 0.76629. So yeah, that's all I'm going to be waiting for on Aussie dollar. Just a nice channel or wedge to form to then potentially go long on Aussie dollar. So with that said, let's head over to Euro dollar. And Euro dollar. So what a beauty of a trade we took on Friday. Yeah, definitely my trade of the year until now. Just absolutely tanked towards the downside once I took an entry. So got some messages from you guys that you were able to profit. So really glad that you guys, that some of you guys took it. So congrats to you if you did. What are we waiting for currently on Euro dollar? Well, of course, after such a large impulse in towards lows, we will be waiting for a pullback. However, we aren't going to randomly just buy from this area where we currently are. We are going to wait for some nice price pattern to form before, and taking any longs back up in towards the highs. So for instance, what we could wait for is something like this. So one more tap down into this lower area of demand at around 1.20858 before then taking any potential longs back up in towards the highs. So yeah, that is it really for Euro dollar. I'm not going to be shorting, of course, logically after such a large impulse, as it is very likely that we are going to make a pullback. However, timing the pullback is going to be pretty hard, and therefore I'm just going to be waiting for confirmation. And we are going to be waiting for a nice price pattern to start forming before then, for instance, taking a long on the retest of structure over here. So yep, that's Euro dollar for you. Let's head over to pound dollar. And pound dollar. So pound dollar also dropped beautifully from the zone that I shared on Friday. We took out all the lows down below over here, so where all the stop losses are placed. All the stops got swiped. If you want more information on this, make sure to check out the live stream that I did on Friday. I go really in depth on this concept. But yeah, good to see that all the lows got swiped. So at the moment, we made a beautiful pullback back down in towards the lows. And to be honest, pound dollar, I'm really looking for the same thing as I am on Euro dollar. Just going to be waiting for a nice price pattern to form before potentially taking any longs back up in towards the highs. with a nice long on the retest of previous structure and an entry on the new higher low. So yeah, I'm just going to be really waiting on this Monday and probably also on Tuesday, because after such a great week, you don't want to force anything. You don't want to rush into any trades at all. So let's wait for that to happen. So yeah, with pound dollar discussed, let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar has tapped beautifully in towards this 4-hour area of demand within the market. So we reacted to this 4-hour demand area. Since then, we have been pulling back up in towards the highs. So yeah, Kiwi dollar is essentially the same as Euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie dollar. Yeah, major impulse in towards lows. So it is logical that we are going to start making a pullback. However, you can't just start randomly buying. What we need to wait for is a nice price pattern to form. So either this or something else that we just start consolidating over here on this Monday, and we then take a nice break retest on structure. I'm not really looking for any further shorts until the DXY tells me otherwise. So yep, that is Kiwi dollar. So let's head over to our last pair, which is gold. And gold has been tanking in towards lows, currently nearing my area of demand within the market. So yeah, 1859 to 1852 is an area of demand for me personally. Would like to see it come a little bit lower, back down in towards the lows of 1852 or even in towards 1844. So that's really what I'm targeting on gold. However, of course, the move is already really overextended on gold, therefore not that interesting for us personally. So how can we now anticipate on gold, or how can we potentially enter gold at a later stage in time? Well, just draw on your fib over here. So let's say we get a nice fake out on this low down below. What you then know is that you can draw in your fib, and then for instance a new price pattern, so a nice ascending channel or a nice ascending wedge before then going short back down in towards that 1844 region, which would then align with the -27 fib. So yeah guys, that was all for today. Thank you so much for watching. As you guys can see, yeah, it's really going to be a waiting game on this Monday and potentially also on Tuesday. So yeah, let's just wait for the opportunities to come to us. Let's not chase the market or whatsoever. And yeah, let's make it a great week. So yeah, thanks guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section down below, or reach out to me on Instagram. Link is in the bio down below. Thanks guys.